Hi everyone, I'm Ash.
And I'm Joe, and welcome. Today we continue with Tesla's. What was it called again? We've been doing it so long, I've forgotten. Um,
Investor Day.
Investor Day. There we go, Investor Day. We got three sections left on it.
Hopefully we'll
Uh,
get to the end of that before we get to AI Day.
yeah, no, we're almost there. We're almost there. We've done a couple of videos in between. Just uploaded, what's his name today? Our quarter one earnings report video today. We recorded it end of last week, but yeah, I processed it during the weekend, but I just never uploaded it during the weekend because it's weekend. People, don't bother people in the weekend.
No.
Yeah, so went live today. So I'm gonna share my screen and we get to it. Last section of this section, and then there's two more sections after that. Tesla's energy, which we just saw in the earnings call, is growing massively.
Exponential growth on that one.
Oh, it's huge. Absolutely massive. And now we're almost at 10% of current capacity. So very good news. Now we can start scaling. Oh man. Okay, building mission aligned projects globally for 10 years. So yeah, it's has it been 10 years? I believe it was 2016 when Tesla acquired Solar City.
I think
When
so, yes.
when did they start producing what do you call them? What was it? First Power Pack, then it was Power Wall. Was no. Powerwall's always been a home one. Then there was Power Pack, which was the first commercial one. But it was what 2017, I think, or 2018, when they approached Australia to build the Hornsdale battery. After that, some major issues on the grid, and Tesla said we could fix that for you. So
Tesla launched the Power Pack in 2012.
wow. So yeah, it has been 10 years. Wow, and they it shows you how long it takes to get to scale, hey?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. 2012, so it's been a little bit more than 10 years. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Power Pack and Power Wall since 2016. Okay, so they probably maybe 2012 they did the event about it. In 2016 they actually start producing it.
Potentially, yes.
Super Pack standalone residential. Okay. Then they did Power Wall and Power Pack. Power Wall 2, Power Pack 2. This was still single units. Then came Mega Pack, which is basically a shipping container. Well, a small one. And then they did Mega Pack 2, which is a bigger one. And Mega Pack 2 XL, which is the biggest one. And it's awesome. And looks like they're planning more. That's obviously another Power Wall and probably another Mega Pack type thing. I don't see how they can make more. They said Mega Pack 2 XL is the largest amount of weight that they can carry on roads. So what else can they really do? I don't know.
That looks to me like it's condensed massively.
I really don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
It just looks like a smaller unit to me, which would tell me they are using less space to generate the same.
Maybe they figured out they need less support systems in the whole unit. Same
Potentially.
same amount of batteries, but less of the rest. The
Yeah.
electronics, and they've cut down on cost.
If I worked for Tesla, I'd be able to answer that question for you.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't.
Not yet.
65% compound annual growth rate since 2016. So more than 50%, which is the company goal. Energy is growing 65%, which is good. Very good.
Yeah, as long as we can stay near or around that 50 mark, I'm happy.
Yeah, yeah. So, how did we get here? Maniacal focus on all aspects of delivering stationary storage value. Yeah, clearly crazy
That is a
focus.
ridiculous amount of solar panels.
Not really. That's still quite tiny. That is still quite tiny.
There's a fair few in there.
There's a there's a fair few in there, but yeah. And then there's the batteries, and there's beautiful batteries. Not much to say about it except that we're gonna need a lot more of that, and especially that renewables paired with battery storage. A lot more of that.
Well, without batteries, it's pointless.
You can't do the switch to renewables without batteries. You need
No.
to be able to store energy. Now, yeah, there are other storage methods as well, such as, gravity storage with, with hydro and all that. Batteries just seems so much easier because with gravity storage, you are looking at, you need the right geographical layout. You basically need to have a well area at the foot of a mountain, or not a well, but a freaking giant dam, and the same thing at the top of the mountain at this not too far distance from each other and a good enough incline.
Yes.
So how many places do you have that has that? And is that close to where you actually need the electricity? Whereas with solar and batteries, you can put the batteries where it's needed.
Yeah, it's a much better way of doing it.
Yeah. Amazing how little footprint the batteries take compared to the solar panels, eh?
I was thinking that earlier, actually. All those solar panels just to charge those batteries.
Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, your standard household solar panel is 3 to 500 watts. If you buy 300 panel these days, it's kind of a waste of money. 400 panels is the norm, and you can get high density 500 watt panels, but they cost a fortune. Now imagine every little square there, let's say it's a 500 watt panel or two of them. I would imagine that's two panels.
You would think so, yeah.
Yes, that's a lot. That is
That's
a
what I was
lot.
saying earlier. There's a ton.
Yeah, not just a big box of batteries. It contains all the other kit as well, all the electronics, all the cooling. There's a
Looks like
lot
an
more.
external server room.
It does look like an external server room.
Not
My
that you'd
gosh.
ever get that, but
As
if you
far as
could,
as far as I'm aware, the all the cabling stuff is in the bottom. All the cooling runs mostly through the top, or at least what's his name runs at the top. The
extractions.
not the extractions, the radiators is at the top with extraction fans. So I'm guessing they suck air in through the side and then heat out the top. And I believe this last cabinet where the Tesla logo is where all the electronics is with for switching gear. Yeah,
Potentially, yes.
all your connections, and then it just comes into your proper grid switch gear. Yeah, 14 years of in-house power electronic expertise. 1.4 terawatts deployed of batteries. Wow, that's a lot. Look at that old school battery pack, eh? The Roadster. Was lots of improvements being made over time. But yeah, 14 years that Tesla's been working on the electronics to support batteries. And as we all know, Tesla's the best efficiency when it comes to their cars. And that's because they've built the base motors with the best electronics to support that. It's this, yeah, this just constantly being improved.
I just love the way they work, to be honest.
It's brilliant. It's mind-boggling that everything else is so. I don't know what the word to use. Like stupid.
That could work.
Like, why isn't everybody working at breakneck speed? Why does everybody get complacent, comfortable where they are? It's just like, just make changes. Start, try new things. Make life better. Make the world better. And in the same aspect, you do that, you will make an absolute ton of money
You
instead
will,
of
but the
just
problem is
plodding along.
stupid. The problem is stupid people that don't. Oh, actually, that is probably a bit harsh to say it that way. Ill-informed people that don't know what's happening and what's coming.
But
I wouldn't
also then
necessarily call
they,
it stupidity. I think it's just ill-informed or don't want to see.
well,
But I'll
comfortable
use a
in their
small example.
situation.
I do a lot of crypto stuff, and I was watching a video over the weekend about a guy walking around offering people $1,000
I've seen that.
for one Bitcoin. And the arguments they have between them whilst they're trying to figure out whether they're taking the £1,000 or the Bitcoin is absolutely ridiculous. How is it even an argument?
I don't know. I really don't get it. It's like
But again, I wouldn't say it's stupidity. I would say it is just
uninformed. Yeah.
uninformed. They don't know.
Yeah.
Most people don't actually care. Oh, it's fine. It's somebody else's problem. Well, no, it's not. It's everybody's problem. We need to all get involved and make sure things change.
Yeah. Now I saw one of those videos where there was a couple standing there and he offered them the same thing. and the guy wanted the Bitcoin, and she wanted the $1,000. And honestly, it looked like they were going to break up because the guy was just like, "What? How can you want the $1,000 over the Bitcoin?"
Tell you what, mate, if my wife overrides me on that one, she will be finding another place to live.
Yeah. Don't need to watch this video then.
Oh no, she's more than clued up. She knows.
Yeah, I don't think I would have that issue.
No, she tends to stay out my way when it comes to these sort of things.
Not that she stays out of my way, it's just she trusts my judgment when it comes to this kind of stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, which is why she stays out of my way because
Yeah.
otherwise it's just going to
Well,
cause an argument. She's going to come up with some stupid thing that I'm just not even going to accept. And yeah, let's not get into
yeah.
that.
Dangerous topic. Dangerous
Yes.
topic.
She's not even here yet, and I can feel the argument.
All right. Retiring fossil fuel power plants with software. And that's what people don't get about Tesla's energy is the software behind it. It's just yeah.
I think that goes beyond the energy. I think that's just
It,
what
it
people don't get about Tesla.
yeah, but you as they say, it's not just the battery. It's not just a giant box of batteries. It's the software behind it that
Yes.
makes it so good. It's the auto builder software. It's the fact that they can now use the batteries um to keep the frequency stable. They can generate of is it inertia? Yeah, they can generate inertia with the batteries as if it's a flywheel in motion.
Yes.
It's just how many other battery systems can do that? I don't know. I've, battery systems is going to become
Uh,
such a major part of life.
I would say not many at this moment in time,
Yeah,
but watch the space.
world first, Tesla batteries providing inertia services at scale. Yeah, inertia is the right word that I was looking for. Virtual machine mode coming to its big battery. So this is something that they add afterwards. It's not something that you can't retrofit because it's just a bit of software. It's the it's again Tesla and its software. People don't get how good Tesla is with software, and that's why your car keeps on getting better and better and better. Yeah,
Same as with your
madness.
laptop. Switch it on in the morning. Oh, there's an update. Great.
Oh, so look here. This is when look here. December 6, 2018, is when they've reported on what a big success the Australian battery, the Onsdale battery, has been. So it was probably 2017 when they installed it, but by end of
Probably, yeah.
December 2018, there's reports coming out that undeniable success, and that was the first major battery installation. Yeah, that's good. And then what was it 2 years ago when Texas had so many problems with their batteries, with their grid, and Texas now they're doing a battery thing with the Texas grid to sort that out. You know,
Yep.
and Tesla is actually a registered service provider in Texas. That is so cool. Honestly, if Tesla Energy comes to the UK as a service provider, I'll be switching straight away.
I'm on it straight.
Honestly, straight there.
No questions asked.
Especially if they start offering that $30 or £30 for us a month charging fee if you charge at night. Yeah, I'll be on that like hot potatoes.
That's not bad at all.
I know, £30 a month, unlimited charging.
I was talking to one of my friends, who's getting a Tesla, and he checked with his provider and everything. It's going to cost him £7 to fully charge his Tesla overnight.
Seven
£7.
pounds. That's dirt
£7.
cheap.
That's what
What
it's going
what's
to
he
cost
getting?
him.
Model 3 long
He's
range.
getting the Model 3, the normal one, not the long range.
We're looking at I think it's a 57 kilowatt hour battery pack or
Yes,
57 usable, 57.5.
but yeah, with his energy provider that he's on, if he charges I think it's between 11 o'clock at night and 6 o'clock in the morning, it will cost him £7 to fully charge his car.
I'm gonna have to get that information from you. Who is he with? I'm gonna have to change because at my rates that would cost me 20 quid.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to name names, but you know who he is. Give him a call.
No, you can just get the info for me. Just ask him who's his provider.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, moving on. My gosh, that's a huge price difference, eh?
£7. It cost him 80 quid to fill his BMW up. and he has to do that twice a week. It's going to cost him £7 to fully charge his car.
And let's say he does that, what, let's say 3 times a week or 4 times a week because, he's going to use more. Or,
Yeah,
because you get less range out of it, compared to his BMW. That is,
if you charge every night, even
yeah,
it's
let's say
still
you charge 5 nights a week. Okay, so that's 35 quid versus 160.
yes.
That is mad.
Actually, if he
And
fills up 3 times, it's 240, and normally it's about 3 times. Between two to 3 times a week, he fills up, depending on how far he drives.
yeah, my gosh.
So between 160 and 240, or 30 quid. I'll take the
Crazy.
30 quid all day long, man. But yeah, I'll find that out for you.
Yeah,
But, you
who's
know,
the provider? Because I clearly gonna have to switch. Yeah, we'll discuss that later.
yeah.
Okay, how did we get here? How do we get to Tesla's energy being such a big part, or gonna be such a big part of the Tesla story? Relentless focus on speed of execution. As we said earlier, everybody else gets comfortable where they are. They don't want to change, whereas Tesla keeps on changing.
See, I've for a long time I've been of the frame of mind. If it ain't broke, that don't fix it. But what
With
I
my
have
nose.
realized is Tesla don't work like that.
No.
If it ain't broke, fix it. Sorry.
What I found is that what other people always keep saying is that Tesla, even after, what's it, 2003 they started? 2004? I forget.
Oh, I think it was.
Yeah, so what's that now? Almost 20 years in, they still operate as if they're a startup. And that
Yes.
is the key difference.
As long as that never changes, the company will do well.
Yeah. Build mega factories faster. First mega factory built in less than 1 year. Was first mega factory was Lathrop, yeah.
I think so, yes.
Yeah. So let's see how quick the one in Shanghai goes up. That's gonna be interesting. I'm
Six
pretty
months.
sure pretty sure Brian from My Tesla Weekend will cover all the new factory builds. So keep an eye on his channel. Very good coverage. He just did an update. He does once a month. He does one with Lars on Best in Tesla. Go watch the latest video of that. That was a very good update, and you can just see how quickly they're making changes. He covers Texas, like the changes that they've done, just little things here, there, and everywhere. Like all snapshots from drone flights all around of things changing. Like literally, that's happened over the period of 1 month. Like that place is still at full construction speed, basically. They You could see on one photo them still bringing in new H beams into the building to expand inside the building, like build more floors and stuff. So even though the shell is complete, it's never ending.
Oh no, it never stops. I mean, I can tell you from personal experience, not that I work for Tesla, but warehouse work is never ending.
Yeah, and they're already at Texas is at 4,000 a week, 4,000 cars a week. So they're producing cars at a very decent scale, and yet they're still busy building on a building. So imagine once that finally finishes and we get to the 2 million vehicles. It'll be crazy.
It is. One thing I want to know,
Yeah.
that blue Tesla, what color it? Hey, go back.
Oh, this one down here.
I love that color, man.
That's not a Tesla color, so that's probably a wrap.
That looks sick. I want one.
I
I
did
don't think
notice it, but I didn't say anything. But yeah,
I've never seen a Tesla that color. Not one, apart
do
from
you
that one.
really? I don't know. I don't like the light blue.
I love that color.
Okay, well, wrap your car in that color. Oops, what did I do there? Okay, it's fine.
I wouldn't mind wrapping my car in that color.
Yeah, I'm gonna have mine in a clear wrap just to protect the paint.
Yes, that's also a good idea.
Yeah. Okay, installing projects faster. 4 times install and commissioning speed since 2019. Jeez, that's a major improvement. Installing the megapacks 4 times faster than what it was in 2019. And it's the same with the, what's his name, superchargers. They're also going in a lot faster than they used to. It's basically down to the point of plug and play these days.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah, everything's ready. Pop it down, do your three-phase connection, and you're good to go. Nothing needed really. Just maybe an hour's worth of commissioning, just turning the thing on. because everything's already done. Everything's ready.
Yeah, commissioning and testing, or testing
Yeah,
and commissioning, should I say? Let's not do it
yeah.
the other way around.
Okay, Tesla Electric unlocking the full value of distributed energy storage. Yeah.
This I want to do
Yes.
very, very, very badly.
Enabling our customers to become their own utility. That must be so awesome to be able to do that.
Right. The moment I can, I'm doing it.
So this is based on 5,000 Australian customers in 2022. So 5,000 people that have their own power, what's his name? Power walls and solar and stuff in Australia. Default utility service, 142 a month. I wish mine was that low. I wish mine was that low.
Yeah.
I just spoke to a colleague of mine. They rent a room in a share house in London, yeah?
Hmm. Yeah.
There is, I think, 4 couples living in this house. Their monthly electric and gas bill is £500 a month.
It's crazy, dude.
It's like, wow,
It is mad.
it's crazy. Like, prices have gone through the roof. But
One
anyway,
of one of my friends in London is just busy buying a house. Now, you know when you go from rent to mortgage, everything becomes a hell of a lot cheaper. Yeah?
rent to mortgage, yeah, but not your
Yeah.
bills.
Yeah, okay, not your bills. Now,
Yeah.
they're buying this house in London. They're going through with it. Two-bedroom house, nothing special. All bills, everything. 3.5 grand a month.
Eesh.
Mate, that is crazy.
3.5 grand a month. Wow.
Yes. Just to run his house. Then he hasn't bought food and any of that stuff yet. That is him paying for his house, electric, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Council
Everything
tax and all
else,
that nonsense.
yes, everything else still needs to be paid for. It's honestly, it's crazy how people still live in that city. I don't know.
No, that city's crazy. I would never go back there.
No.
No.
I mean, in contrast, mine is 1,600 just to run my house.
Yeah.
Half the price of what he's paying.
Mine's a little bit more than that. But I'm rent, so
Yes, you're renting, so that will
yeah.
be a different story. Sorry, that was very off subject. Crack on, let's go.
It's fine. Okay. So you go from 142 a month if you don't have any renewables and batteries. Add solar and power wall without grid connection, you're down to 69 a month. Yeah, if you add your grid connection to be able to send the electricity that you create to the grid, you can get paid by the grid. The grid pays you rather than you having to pay the grid for electricity.
Yeah, that's definitely where I want to get at.
This obviously depends on where you're at. I don't really know what it's like here, but I know like in California, you can't put in more solar than something like I think it's 10% more than what you actually need in your house. In other
Yeah,
words, you that's stupid, so they don't allow you to put in a lot more, put in some extra battery packs, and then keep on selling to them to become
I know,
fully
but
independent.
you can't be doing that because then you're eating into their profits.
Exactly, but that's actually a law. You can't do it. It's just ridiculous.
Of course,
They
there's going to be a law. Come on, dude. Talking about one of these multi-million pound monopoly companies. Of course, there's a
that
law.
that will end up changing eventually when they see how much better it is, how the grid is stable with people with distributed energy.
That's going to be a long fight, that one. Because for that to happen, power companies need to fail.
Yes, basically, or have more blackouts.
Tell you what, they're probably doing well in South Africa soon.
I don't think they'll sort that out in South Africa anytime soon, to be quite honest with you. I
No,
don't. It's yeah.
it's more
Yeah.
politics involved there than anything else.
And here's the software on your phone. It tells you everything you need to know about your house. How much you're using, are you sending, are you selling? That is a crazy sell price, eh? $1.20 per kilowatt hour. Jeez, that's a good rate. That's obviously because the grid is about to fail and they need it. So they're willing to pay not to go black,
Yes.
not to crash. And that's when your thing sells, is when it's crazy high and you make a ton of money. That's, yeah. Not gonna last forever, but for the next 50 to 100 years, that will probably be like this.
I'm so impatient, dude, but I cannot wait for all of this to fall in play. I want my Tesla. I want my Powerwall. I want flipping um,
Solar.
Starlink. I want a lot. I want the package with
Yeah.
the X app and everything else. I don't have
Yes.
to worry anymore. Come on, Elon,
Yeah.
sort your stuff out, man. Get it done.
And here we go. About the $30 a month for unlimited charging in Texas because Tesla is a service provider there.
Yes.
That is sick. Like
That is brilliant, mate.
if Tesla can manage to become a service provider worldwide and have that thing going,
They will.
the potential is just crazy, absolutely crazy.
Just let them on carry on. Let them carry on doing what they're doing. It
Yeah.
will effectively take hold, and everybody will just have to fall on.
Okay, this is just the beginning. Yeah, we know we're only at 10% now. 10% of one factory, and they're about to start building another factory out of many factories. Yeah, we are here. As I said, when we hit 10%, we're at the beginning of the S curve for that one factory. After that, the factories are going to go like this. Wee hoo, wee hoo.
It's just going to go insane.
Oh man,
I liked Ark's prediction over the weekend. That
I haven't watched it yet.
I'll keep my
But
mouth shut then.
no, by all means, go ahead.
No, it's just the Tesla share price by 2027.
Oh, is that the $2,000 share price?
Yes,
2,400, something like that?
yes, and that is without any of this. Clearly stated as well. That is just their cars,
Just on cars.
just on cars. They haven't
I
put
wanted to say
in.
it seems a bit low to me.
Yeah, there's just the cars.
Just on
There's
cars,
no
fair enough.
energy, no um Optimus, no heat pumps, no nothing. Just cars.
I'm very interested to see what happens this next AI day and how many Optimuses has been built because that's gonna modify my
Well,
Optimus model.
we know three. There's been three built because the other two was busy building another one. So we know for a fact there's three.
And by 2027, if they got one factory up and running now, one megapack factory, and they're doing another one this year, which will start production probably early next year. Then we'll be at two factories, which means after that they'll probably build two factories. Let's say start 2025, two factories. So by 2027, we should have four megapack factories fully ramped and probably more in construction.
Sounds about right.
That is that is good. That is yeah, that is sick.
And then we'll see what happens to that share price.
Yeah, impact at Tesla. Ah, there we go. We're at the end of today's slides.
Lovely.
So yeah, energy gonna be massive. It's only just getting started. And if Tesla share price is estimated to be at 2,400, excluding everything, just on cars, imagine what it could be once you add all these other things in.
And you can almost add that as Tesla's slogan, just getting started.
Just getting started. That's
Whatever
brilliant.
they're busy with, it's just getting started.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. The thing is if you were to take all these companies, like many people has mentioned before, if you take all these businesses that Tesla does and actually IPO them out separately, what would they be valued at?
I
We're,
don't know, to be
we're
honest, but
talking
probably stupid
billions,
amounts of money.
and most of these things are not currently being accounted for in Tesla's valuation.
No, at all. Wall Street's looking straight over it because well, it's Tesla's almost not even mentioning it, to be honest. It's just all in the pipeline still.
Yeah, because Tesla's just a car company, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Hey,
it's going to be lovely when everybody wakes up and smells the coffee.
it's gonna be too late for them.
It's already too late.
Then again, it depends on when they wake up. If they wake up by 2030, it's still not too late. Tesla's still gonna grow so massively into. I reckon Tesla will start slowing down around 2050.
Dude, by 2030, the companies who hasn't woken up yet
Is
will be
gone.
bankrupt.
Oh yeah, companies. Yeah, but I'm talking about people investing in Tesla. Tesla's growth story, shall we say? I reckon
Yeah.
that will start slowing down 2050.
Again, there's not many people that actually invest.
That is true as well. I've been trying to convince so many people to invest, and it's really hard to convince people to invest without trying to be too pushy, shall we say, or too like,
Yes.
being all like, "You're a moron. Listen to me and do it already."
Unfortunately, that's not the right approach. There's no approach. I've tried to speak to a few people as well, and
Very hard.
they're either very dismissive or they just laugh or whatever the case may be. And once it gets to that point, I'm done. I'm not wasting my time with somebody that doesn't want to listen.
Yeah.
See what happens in a few years' time. But people do not invest. They don't like it.
I mean, look at us. We're now mid to late 30s and we only just started. And yet I've known about investing as a way to generate wealth since I was 14.
Wasn't your uncle or something? Wasn't he into it?
Yep. Yeah, and he told me ages ago, like when I first came to the UK, when I was 18, he said, earn some money, put it in these following stocks, start investing. And just never did. It's just you don't.
You don't
It's
listen.
because we probably were the same as most people out there. We were not thinking 10, 20 years ahead.
No, not at all. And to be honest with you,
And
I wasn't
most
thinking at
people,
all. I was young. I wanted to have fun and enjoy myself.
exactly, and most people see the stock market as in you need to play the stocks casino rather than invest long term. And most people are scared of the idea that they can,
Yeah.
gonna time it wrong and this and that, which
Well,
we
don't
all
time it. If you want to gamble, go to the casino. If you want to make your money work for you, invest smartly and on long term.
exactly, and that's something that I didn't realize until what 4 years ago.
No.
So we've all been there. We know what it's like. We all regret that we didn't realize it sooner.
Oh, dude, if I started this when I was 18, I would have been a billionaire a few times over by now.
Absolutely. There's been so many opportunities, like Apple, like Amazon, all these things. And you,
Don't. I'll get very angry at myself when I think about it, to be honest. The amount of money I wasted.
yeah, yeah. Oh man,
A few other words that came to mind there, but let's just use wasted. That works.
wasted. Yes, on silly things. Silly
Oh,
things.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Anyway, let's wrap up this episode. I think we've taken up enough of people's time.
I
All
don't
right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.
have a good one. Stay safe.